knew about it at all. I attended the meeting, I've told people about this, and everyone that I've spoken to other than the downtown people are dead set against this. I propose, and I should really end up with this, but I propose that this be put on a ballot, perhaps in November, and have the people decide whether this really should be done. That would be the most fair way to do it, since they would be footing the bill for it ultimately through our taxes. I see a lot of problems with this. Number one, money. At a time when we're having problems and our economy is not great, to tax people more for this and use money that's there in the state, it's still our tax money and has to be replaced. So therefore, ultimately, we're still paying for it. That's the first thing. The second thing, there's going to be a traffic jam going west. When you get to the railroad tracks and you go from 4 lanes to 2 lanes, there's got to be traffic because people will be jockeying to go into 2 lanes there. Third, as far as 2 lanes and parking on both sides of the street going west, have you ever been behind somebody on 14th Avenue trying to find a parking spot where they jam their foot on the brake, everybody has to jam their foot on the brake, and then they take 5 minutes trying to pull into a parallel parking space? Can you imagine that happening on Route 60? I can. I can imagine somebody doing that. I can imagine somebody throwing their door open with their foot into traffic or into the bike lane when somebody's riding their bike through there. I foresee a lot of accidents occurring there. There are a lot of problems, and I really think that you should think about it and think about putting this on the ballot where the people of the city can vote for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. My name is Chris Beals, 385 34th Court Southwest, Vero Beach. But more importantly, is most of my day is spent at the corner of 16th Avenue and the Twin Pairs. My business, ABC Printing, has been there since 1998.